Hello everyone, and welcome back to Wildermyth, the Eluna and the Moth campaign. Let me go ahead and continue our story. Hopefully picking up where we left off. Alright. So guys, welcome back to Wildermyth. Last time I don't quite remember a ton of what happened. I should probably have actually watched through the VOD a little better, but I know what we were planning on doing. These three were going to, a few of them were going to check out something over here, and a few of them were going to check out something somewhere else, I think. We still have a few places we could fix up, but I'm gonna go ahead and let everyone go their respective ways. Oh yeah, these guys were doing their research. So, got a heartwood and a couple of fabrics. And an owlwise cloak. Gives plus 0.7 potency. Let me actually double check whose stuff needs more potency. Also, version 1.0 Wildermyth is out. And with it, things are a little bit different. Sentinel no longer stops enemies unless you improve Sentinel. Let's see, certain things are affected by potency. Bonus damage plus potency for you. Let's see. Interfuse. I'm pretty sure this relies on magic ability. If I look at stats. Spell damage. Yeah, spell damage is its own thing. Viciousness. Let's see, skeletal arm. You do have potency going on with you. Let's see. Checking how much stuff requires potency for everybody. This one requires potency. Stalwart. Blood Rage for Taylor. Plus aid. Let's see, I'm kind of leaning towards either Sheehan or Taylor for the Owlwise Cloak. Got about the same level of potency anyway. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give it to Taylor. I feel like Taylor could use the boost. Yeah, let's go with it for Taylor. So now what are you guys gonna do? I could have them come and finish up the broadleaf forestry out here. The Gamellan Wild. Let's see, we can either get some more heartwoods and hides, 2 heartwoods, or heartwoods and spell threads. Let's do heartwoods and hides. Let's see, these 3 could definitely use something to do. And alright, Hunter's Blind has been established. And then out here, either heartwoods and fabrics, 2 heartwoods, hides and spell threads. You know what? Let's do heartwoods and fabrics. We could use a little of both, because why not? Oh, former colleagues. Okay, I've always wanted an excuse to comb through Quistwell Woods. Best relic hunting in the land, I've heard. Sounds right up your alley, except for the monsters, I assume. That's the thing. There's been no sign of them since we got here. None of their debris, none of those noises in the night. Maybe we lucked out this time. Think it'd be too much to hope for a few days vacation? The Sword Night Shard is supposed to be around here somewhere, and that would be fantastic. Night Shard? Uh-oh. afraid we'll be going home with that. Well, there are markets in low places that would pay high prices for something like this, and we're... Huh? Garland. Shade. Old acquaintances. Well, fancy that. You know her? Ha! Does he? Former colleagues, let's say. Wait, what would you have been doing with people like... It's not important. Oh, but it might be to your friends here. I assume you folks are okay with having a traitor in your group. Uh-oh, what did you do, Garland? That was a long time ago. Believe me, my brother knows as well as you do. He's still in prison. I didn't have a choice. You always have a choice. Hey. From what I'm gathering here, there's some history. But Garland is a vital part of the Wings of Starlight now. I wonder if Bryson even knew this. Because, like, Garland and Bryson knew each other way back in the day, but this is also an alternate universe, so... And we've been throwing ourselves into battle so that people like you can walk around places like this in peace. Huh. So you're some kind of hero now? Sure. You're just in it for the spoils as much as you ever were, just with a more convenient excuse this time. How long do you think she's been saying that line? So either we fight them and whatever enemies are here, or they could join us in the fight. Ooh. I do feel like Garland is, Garland's a lot more, like, level-headed than he used to be. I'm kind of leaning towards, like, he would want them to join. Because I know this is an alternate universe. It's not the same as back with the Morthaki campaign, but he's been through a bit, and I feel like he would encourage the whole, like, why don't you, like, change a heart type of thing. Legacy cost is 2. We've got 13 points. Let's go for it and see what happens. Look, I know you get around. You can't have missed the dagger. You can't miss the danger that's been building in the Yawning Lands. It's not too late to face it head on, to play a part in this story. You always have a choice. Plus, you weren't wrong. Spoils are pretty good. Wait, you're serious? You betray me, you take my brother from me, and you come trotting up years later telling me to join you? Alright, you know what? Anybody who wants to join the traitor, go right ahead. Walk over there. And... Romren? Hello, who is this? Garland seems to be doing quite well. I don't want to wait around till I end up in prison too. 2 traitors taken care of in one day then. Not so bad after all. Is Romren gonna join us then? Wait, listen! Take the sword. Wait, really? Take the sword! Romren leaves with us, nobody gets hurt. Well then, look at Garland giving up something shiny. No wonder you became a hero. I'd say it suits you, but you'd probably take that as a compliment. Is being a hero really such an insult? Or, I mean... They're gone? Oh, phew, I could breathe again. Right? At least we'll have a lot to talk about on the hike back out of here. And we lost a couple legacy points, but we've got a new hero. Hello, Romren. You're a hunter. So let's see. You're level 0 hunter. Age 40. Okay, aloof greed wagon. Let's see. You got a tier 2 bow. That's not bad. You got some armor. Let's see. Your personality. You're greedy. You're a loner. Snarky. Leader. Not so much bookish. Poet. Romantic. Coward. Healer. Goofball. Hothead. That's all fine. Oh man, you are gonna be like the weakest link in our party, but at least we have another ranged fighter who can silk step. And actually, this team does need someone who's a bit more ranged, don't they? Let's see. No relationships. History. Romran's father was an affable and vivacious street cart baker. Everyone wondered how the two could look so identical, yet their hearts could be so different. The story goes that he used to pursue every attractive woman he came across. He'd fight and dance and steal jewels to win their favor, only to grow bored when their affections were his. Perceiving a world of short-sighted people, he decided to forge a path for the future and settle debts later. It also says that he's a dark heart. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. So he's a dark heart, flirt, and brash. And let's see, primary colors are green and purple. That's fine. I can respect green and purple. Good colors, good colors. And I got a message. Nice. Okay. And yeah, I'm hoping he's gonna do okay. I guess we're gonna build a station out here. What resources could we use more of? Ingots for sure. But I don't think that this place is gonna give us ingots, so... hides will be the one that we need more of in the end. We'll need more hides and ingots, are the two that we're low on. So... hides and spell threads, I guess. These guys will do it. Garland's also still low on health. I actually did not know that. But this place is done. And I'm gonna have them gather here. Or I'm gonna have them prepare defense over here. Let's do tier 2. Because why not? I'm having them come over here. Ooh, it's been 16 years. Alright, now this place is set up. I'm gonna have them gather over here. Alright, this place is protected against incursions. I'm gonna let them sit here. And these guys, I'm gonna gather here. Alright, now the question is, who's going to follow Nenmei? Garland for sure. Let's see, I want Garland for sure. Let's see, Garland, Shion. Jevin will be good to have. Let's bring Romran, just because why not? Oh, we need a Mystic as well. Let's bring Kimaru and Bryson, actually. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this and hope for the best. Let's go. Some of these guys are a little bit more experienced, but why not? We're leaving behind Romran and Taylor, but it's all good. So Splintstar Timbers has been revealed. We'll patrol the area with everybody who's here. And Dravin are... There's also some more Thoggy. I'm gonna just let these guys go for now. I don't want to spend legacy points at the moment. Let's just... Alright, Splintstar Timbers has been cleared of infestation. Then assaults the Cooper Ring. The final fight of the chapter. We're gonna find Nenmei, I hope. But Yeah, Salt Cooper ring. Princess of Light. Ooh. The lush landscape swells, shimmering scents blow by. Overhead, the clouds ball like string, yield thread to the intricate lineations of stratospheric lights. Pollen-sweet melodies drift from the swaying foliage. Ephemeral, warm hums fall on the ear like snow. There's Eluna. The colors don't ever stay the same.
But it's... where are we?
All doors go somewhere. This is the other side of the glimmer scene. Terrafract is our word for it. I don't know if the Thrix will call it anything but home.
Terrafract? But is any of it real?
Oh, it's all real. Palpable, flavorful. See, naked of its shell, reality is the soft, pliable thing. Here, there are very few hard laws to contain it.
That's an interesting idea. But I'm also not sure I understand. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm being too symbolic, aren't I? Let me try a different... How about... Here, winds are born of wondering. Here, imagining the golden glow of a bidden plum, you might make the stars turn amber and drip out of the night. Here, every fantasy you have might be constellated around you, articulated, whole, interactive, but always morphing. I don't think that's any better than what you were saying before. It sounds about the same to me.
Weird. I mean, it seems stable to me.
I'm holding it still, mostly. I don't want you to be overwhelmed.
But, okay, I'm sorry, and I'm kind of losing my grasp on things, but in my dream...
You'd be throwing your lives away. For a person who's been gone so long, I can barely remember Elsie's face.
I'll come alone then. You were imprisoned. You were afraid. And weren't you?
Oh, well, yeah. But then I was able to forge a way out. I found I had power to traverse this world. I was born with that power, the same way you were, Nenmei. Forgive me for interrupting, but I am absolutely itching to comment. I recognize that silhouette.
He's here too?
No. I am but lately arrived. You seem so kind, so resourceful, but to paraphrase a dear friend, seeming is a weapon we wield like a sword, is it not? Wait. Milady, I am done waiting. My hesitation has only ever brought others pain.
How do you know the Mothman?
You're acquainted with this cosmic vagrant? This light-lorn lostling?
Oh, yeah. He helped to save your sister, actually.
Did you know he's the reason this all happened? The blood leads back to him. I fear that may be true. Oh dear, the Mothman's been behind it all along!
You mean you? Everyone that's been hurt, killed?
Call it an accident of fate, little owl. Perhaps one day I will explain in full. For now, I may only unmask her. How could you even hope to? An old keepsake. From under his hat, the Mothman produces a moon. Here she may obscure her shadow, but the glow of home is ever honest. Stop! How? She splits into a momentary spectrum of presence. Oh no. Oh dear. Then resolves. Look what they have wrought from the girl who was Eluna. Enough. I wrought myself. You should understand what that means. The borrowed moon withers in his hands. Her shape returns to normal. Her voice, however, excites its profound new depth, unfurling words that are heart-glazing, assuring, and powerful. All I wanted, dear Nenme, was to ease you towards the truth. But now you've seen me, please understand, it's for the best. Everyone's shadows have been, like, very different, and Nenme's shadow... I am no longer Eluna Arkwright as you knew her, but I've become something greater. Ekthys is my name. Ekthys, Queen of Light. I believe we all would have preferred Eluna. I mean, it is the name of the campaign. Eluna is the name. I'm sure you would. You like us frail and ignorant. No, Eluna was anything but frail. That much is obvious. A coward like me knows courage when he sees it. You never knew me. You weren't down in that pit with us. I wasn't pulled out. I emerged from the muck, and I did it because I'm different. This world was too much for the others, but I mastered it. The Thrixel brought me to this place, but I made myself its queen. A queen must prove her patience, milady. You are a princess still. You're asking for my intolerance. Better for you if you remove yourself.
Please, though, Lady Ekthys. Queen Ekthys, if that's what you like. We're sorry we didn't reach you in time, but come back with me now. Talk to your sister. We can help you. Maybe even find a way to heal you, or...
Heal me! Those words are disappointing to hear. Look, it's not complicated, Nenme. This is our time. We're ascendant, and I mean all of us. Together, humanity. You have the gift that was dormant in me. Even this Mothman of yours could join us. I don't mind. It's not important. And yes, the Thrixel destroyed lives searching for me. Too many lives. But I'm here now. I'll lead the world into a new epoch, and I'll fashion you as my first and finest companion, and I cannot let that happen. Oh boy. Ah, but you must see it. It's already happening. You can buy wings at any costume shop these days. Regardless, it's just a matter of time now, and I await the rest. In that case, I will stop the clock. Oh? I've only ever acted late, dear bird. Consider this my apology.
But what?
She is too powerful for any of us, but I have a few tricks left. One day I shall come and tell you everything. For now, though... A crackling flash announces Nenme's sudden unbuckling. She falls through a tunnel of luminous abstraction. Into broad, bland daylight. Nenme! She appears to the hoping eyes of her lover like a dream and staggers against mossy rocks. Oh. Oh! It's okay, you're here now.
Oh, I feel weird.
She's over here! We owe that Mothman one more time, huh? But are those wings? Nenme promptly faints, Garland catching her before she falls too hard. Easy now, easy. Thrixel surge out of the open folding air. We should get off their doorstep. Nenme's vulnerable. I'm going to focus on keeping her alive. Hold out as long as we can, then. Alright. Time to focus on this. And there's unresting ones, of course there are. But we've also got a bunch of other Thrixel around. So, Garland, for certain. I'm gonna send Garland stepping out here into the open. And, let's see, can you peck from here? You can. Oh, hello. And then Sentinel. I'm gonna send Jevenoir up here. And poison these guys. Okay, Nenmei can't do anything. We've got like 6 people on the battlefield though. That's unusual. So you guys, let's see. If you interfuse with the rocks, that should help make sure that those rocks can't be used against us. I'm gonna move you up here. Interfuse with a mystical trunk, or how about that rock? Shion, gonna put here next to Kimaru. I'm gonna have her set up an ambush, like, right here. And Bryson, interfuse with this rock. And the stone, so we can use it soon. And I'll put you right there, Bryson. Oh, interesting. Can we already do a discus against any of these guys from this? No, you can hit the torches, but not that. Okay. We'll go ahead and have you stand by Nenmei right there. Okay, the unresting one didn't come any closer. Alright. So Garland's doing really good. Oh, Jeffmore has the repost, that's right. Oh, okay, Garland's in stasis, that's not good. Okay. So Garland is in stasis for 4 turns. Is there anybody besides Jevonwar who can reach Garland in time? Actually, I'm going to move Bryson right here. Discus from here against the thrust. There we go. We took out 2 of these guys, like, already. Okay, I'm moving you up here. Remove stasis, ends turn. Garland, on the other hand, gonna put right there between Nenmei and the others and just attack. Kimaru, can your discus hit? Yes, it can. It can hit the unresting one. Okay, Shion, I'm gonna move down here, actually. You'll have Spirit Blade on you, at least. And then Silk Step right by Nenmei, so you're hiding. Uh-oh. That's not good. All the armor is shredded now. Okay. Okay, there's more enemies. Okay. Okay, Shion. Let's harvest first thing. Or... hang on, this is just like a single turn right here. We'll set up an ambush for anything that moves over here. Kimaru, use your discus one more time against that unresting one. Let's see, you can easily use... let's see, the Thrusk is a little bit more of a threat at the moment. Oh, and there's a Dweaver right there, that's true. Okay, you can peck it. Does a ton of damage. It's blind. Jevin War. You can literally set this thing on fire with your chicken. I'm gonna have you come up here and... Okay, Garland, I'm actually gonna move between Nenmei and the others. I feel like Jevin War should try and lure the Seeker. You can be a sentinel. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh, and there's another Seeker. Okay, Shion's ambush has been triggered. I still don't know what exactly that does. Oh yeah, Shion has like no health. Shion has like no hit points. I keep forgetting that. Let's just shoot the Seeker. There we go. Let me actually silk step you out of there. Kimaru, I'm gonna move you a little further down here. We're gonna withdraw from up there. Withdraw from that rock. And interfuse with the woodcutter's axe. Bryson, you can use your discus over here against the unresting one. I'm gonna move Garland right up here. Peck the Seeker. And be Sentinel. You can do Quelling Moss against pretty much all of these guys. And also like that. Okay. Good job, Garland. Uh-oh. Very least, we got the job done that we wanted. Okay. We're on turn 5. So survive for 5 turns. Seems to be going okay. Kimaru? Let's see, unresting one honestly scares me a little bit more. Bryson. Bryson, you can interfuse with these rocks. And do a discus from here to that one. And now it's dead. Garland can go ahead and strike. And be Sentinel. Jevenwar. Quelling Moss. And Silk Step over here. Hang on. Kimaru. You know what? I literally don't see anything else over there. I feel like, Okay, we'll withdraw from that. We'll interfuse with this stone and do discus from there against this thrust. Like that. Oh, I forgot about Shion. I'm gonna move Shion over here and set up an ambush for, like, here, I guess. Oh. Okay. Now I'm getting a little concerned. Okay, Garland. Garland can peck the Scorier. Strike. There we go. And also be Sentinel. Jevenwar can come up next to Garland. Throw some Quelling Moss on these guys. Kimaru. You know what? Let's withdraw from... We're not close enough to interfuse with really anything else. I'm putting Kimaru, like, right next to Nenmei for now. That's too far to actually reach. Okay. Shion, on the other hand. If I put Shion, like, right here... Okay, Shion will be, like, very much at risk if I do anything. So I'll set up an ambush for, like, right here. Bryson can do a discus from here against... We got a better shot at hitting this one, honestly, actually. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that particular chain reaction. So you're gonna have to wait. I don't like this. Uh-oh. Don't like that. Don't like that. Okay, that Thrusk. Okay. Oh, Shion! Shion shouts with two voices. The second echoes around her head. Thought I wasn't going to get a few more years out of this body. Haven't heard from you in a while. Whew, things must be really bad. That soul of yours about spent. Thanks for noticing. So I either step back, I can get this out of the... I'm curious. I am very curious. Let's go with this one for now, because I am curious. I've never seen a full transformation ever, so... Not in a great position to argue at the moment. A burst of power from Shion's inhabitants gives her just enough strength to retreat from the battle. She'll feel the empty space left by that burst for the rest of her days. But there are days to feel it in. That's something. Okay. I have many concerns. Alright. So why don't we just set this thing on fire? Oh, really? Didn't work? Would have expected it to. Oh. Let's see. We can at least hit these things. This one we've got the best chance of hitting. Like that. And Bryson, you can use Discus here. Or I guess it is just Discus. We've got a higher chance of hitting that one. That one dodged, but... Okay, this is concerning. But... Okay, I'm moving Garland as far over here as possible, actually. Okay, Jevon War is barely okay. Okay, Bryson's been dream trapped. Don't like any of this. Most of these are just moving. Okay, Jevon War's down. The hit is worse than Jevon War had braced for. They struggle to stay up. Ugh. Some abrupt and earthy end. Not the one I would have written. Everything goes slow and dim. So, either back off next time, maybe. I know that they did some changes to how mortal choices work. So, let's go ahead and roll the dice for Jevenmore. With Shion, I just went ahead and chose, but with Jevenmore, I'm going to roll the dice. Okay, won't go down without a fight, but we deal 10 damage. Oh, but like, we could have survived if we back off. Here's the thing, it's turn 7. I'm like debating between the roleplay and my roll of the dice now. I'm debating between my roleplay and the roll of the dice. I watched Siri's thing and it's like, oh yeah, Siri like leans so heavily into the roleplay. That's kind of what I had originally wanted when I played Wildermyth. But now I've been like relying a lot more on the dice, which is fun, but like at the same time, like between these two, there's no point in dealing damage if we're going to be running. This is turn 7. Technically, we will survive. Jevenmore has enough health. At least I've got a good reason. That is true, it is a good reason. Not broken, but perhaps a bit bent, Jevenmore slips away, and there's Nenmei. Uh-oh. But yes! This is what I was talking about. We made it. Ravenwing, tier 2, better than, see, Ravenwing is like the improved Ember Gown, if I recall, so we'll give Kimaru the Ravenwing. Yeah, we'll go ahead and claim that for Kimaru. They can use it. Nenmei is now in Bluehorn Mystic. We can upgrade Spirit Blade. And allies directly adjacent get a +10 stun chance, and then there's a Blazing Sword and Burning Arrow, changed from turn-ending actions to single actions. Ooh. Indignance, Nenmei's presence is charged against her foes, dealing 1 true damage to creatures who enter her adjacency with her for any reason. Riposte, Nenmei will counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. Or aid, once per combat, grants... I feel like Indignance kind of fits with the whole she's now a moth person thing with the wings. Indignance, her very presence is charged against her foes. So let's go ahead and give her Indignance. Kimaru is also a Bluehorn Mystic. We can either upgrade Vigor Flow, physical damage buff per interfused object increased from... yeah? Let's see, Bard, Open Mind, Kimaru can interfuse with 2 additional targets maximum. Unequip or equip weapons is a free action and can be activated after both actions are used. Interesting. With an additional 2 targets. That actually would have helped so much in this battle. Heroism, once per combat, Kimaru gains +1 action point, and attack actions only cost 1 action point this turn. Interesting. Open Mind or Heroism are both very useful. Physical damage, we're not really... I know Kimaru does have that big physical weapon, but we never really used it. So I'm kind of leaning towards Open Mind, actually. Additional interfusions, yeah. Shion is now a Bronzehorn Hunter. Thornfang! Thornfang is something I really, really want. I'm going with Thornfang because that is so useful. Nenmei regains her awareness. And immediately regrets it.
Friends?
Brooks will have overrun their position.
Garland!
Yeah, this place has definitely been overrun. Everyone's in... Like ants, they flood and climb on the corpses of their own. Nenmei, Garland, Shion, Kimaru, Bryson. Their bones might lie here forever. Unless...
Ah! Everyone, gather close!
Nenmei, if you can't fight, love, we'll be finished soon. But Nenmei's face goes clear and calm. The wings on her back flutter, then fly open. When the gray light dissipates, all are swathed in a private twilight. Oh. The Thrixel mill uncertainly, unable to perceive them. Ooh. Under the cloak of Nenmei's new magic, they vanish. Pursuing Thrixel fan out to find them, but the company dodges detection among trunks and evening fog. They're in the gray plane or silver plane or whatever it is. They get little sleep, day and night. Coming home to Delvicorn, safe and exhausted.
Ugly.
Mind if I stand next to you? You know your wings shine in the fire?
Yeah? Did they call you to me?
Aw. Wanted to make sure you didn't go back to that bed where she... I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But just stay here tonight. Aw.
Seems like particularly vulnerable. And I understand that... well, that makes me a point of vulnerability to you as well.
What's... Oh.
Who knows how ugly I'd be, or what I'd have turned into. He saved me from that, I think.
He appeared that morning. Told us where to wait. We were close, but we would have been out of reach. Planted some kind of beacon to guide us. Then said he was off to make sure you wouldn't be late.
I ought to have helped him.
Don't let it hang over you. A lot of living for us still.
Yeah. Well, but...
I got it mixed up. Well, but if this Ecthis is some kind of queen of Thrixel now, are we in more trouble or less? Does she want us dead? What does she want?
Walk outside with me.
Oh?
My mom used to warn me. The most dangerous people I'd meet would be the ones with nothing to lose. Eluna and the Mothman, they're beings of a similar order now, closer to each other, I think, than we are to either of them. But they're different in this respect. He's afraid.
And she's not?
She's... I don't think she's got any reason for fear. Eluna, Ecthis, she's unattached, in a way maybe unfinished. And I think she sees us all that way. I just wish I'd been able to listen a little longer. Her voice is...
Master Magson, when I encountered a step or a technique I couldn't quite get, he'd tell me to move on. Try it once or twice in the morning or before bed. Then I get it, sleep by sleep. That's a name we haven't heard in a while, and is that Eluna's sibling in the background? I forgot their name, but...
I hear you, sweet one. I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to be working at this one a while.
Yeah. Oh, they do not look happy back there. Yeah, but if Ecthis is Thrixel now, for good and all, there's only one way we've seen it end, right? The peace that comes will be a balm to many. 6 more years they can shovel onto the bones of bad memories and good friends. But some are unable to forget. Their bodies remind them. To them, the dragging seasons will peel up scabs, and they'll continue to listen for rumor of Eluna or the Moth. But hey, we've got a lot more stuff this game. Let me go ahead and get a drink. And yeah, we've got all that. So yeah, we could definitely use more ingots in the future. We've got a ton of fabric. Yeah, we've earned 6 years of peace. That's good for us. Okay. Certain things have been removed. Okay, there's a couple of Thrixels that have been removed. That's good to see. The stronger Seekers and stronger Thrixel Thrusks are no longer an issue. During the years of peace, Bryson found a soulmate in a woman with deep, blooming eyes. She would whisper their love to the raindrops and shout it to the valleys. Aw, good for Bryson. Iglon Threshery lost a quarter of their first harvest after a greater mole beast emerged from under the field. Oh dear. The mole beast was mortified and offered to help till the soil that next fall. Oh? Taylor noticed that the town hall at Lythfern had fallen into disrepair during all the conflict. So they passed the summer helping to rebuild it. Kimara was acquired by a family of cats for a few seasons. I would very much enjoy that to myself. They would watch them stalk birds in the mornings, but always shouted to alert the birds at the last moment. A traveling salesmaid won Romran's heart with a steady stream of gifts. Gorgeous, and the lady ain't half bad either. That doesn't really surprise me. We need to get to know Romran a little better. Jevonmore was drawn back to Swordside Glen when everything started to feel stilted and forced in real life. The place had a lightness that seeped into their scalp and let them sleep soundly at last. Oh? Romran Lasterly is now a greenhorn hunter. Okay, I guess we've got our... That's your first level of being a hunter. Ambush, Thornfang, or Foxflight. Thornfang is a personal favorite of mine. But that's for melee kills, not ranged. Let's see, +1 speed and equip, unequip action weapons is free at once per combat. You can activate to dodge the next two. Could be very useful, especially considering the fact that you are very weak right now. And I feel like this is something that would happen regardless. The Dread Harvest with both arms. She's going to be absorbing other, like, the hit points of others. She is weak, but now she can absorb the hit points of those around her. Plus her Thornfang will refund action points so she can do it multiple times a turn. So, we'll go ahead and give her that. I literally cannot... okay, yeah. So, advance Nedme's transformation. Give her a fire leg. Gives her extra warding. I think we'll advance her transformation as well. Garland will no longer be able to use weapons. But we have the Scratch and Claw and Peck all do a ton of damage themselves. And they've all got a bit of range. So, I think I'm going to go ahead... I'm going to roll the dice, actually. I should have rolled the dice for the other two. Well, for Shion, it makes sense because of the whole battle thing. Should have rolled for Nenmei at least. I'm going to go ahead and roll for Garland. Yes, we are continuing the transformation. And hey, now we get to go through and see what all we can give everybody. Shion definitely needs better armor. Like, that is my #1 for Shion. Better armor. Lowers the speed, but you have so few hit points. I am just giving you this because you need it. Yeah. Let's see, Taylor. We can't really improve most weapons right now. Let's see, you. This could be useful. Hair and Quill. It will refund an action point when used. doesn't cost all that much. It costs a couple of ingots, but it's like we should probably start trading for ingots in the future anyway. What is this? Specialist. It doesn't look any different, except that this one's bigger. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's called Shade Arc. We'll go ahead and craft it. Garland could get better armor. Since you're going to be on the front lines a bit more, could be useful. Let's see, you're pretty good with everything. Can't really improve a ton of stuff for you. You have an artifact that we can't really improve upon because it's an artifact. It's already tier 3. This thing doesn't really do much. Then you've got throwing knives that you actually can't use. Let's see. Can I actually get rid of this? I don't think I can. I was wondering if I could refund it for an ingot or something because it's made of iron. I think everything is about good, actually. Like, I feel like in some regards I could, like, improve on stuff, but in other regards... Yeah, that would take an ingot. Can't really improve this. We would need... That would cost legacy points. We've got 12 of them, but I don't want to spend any right now. Let's see, we can... I think I'll go ahead and say we're good for now. Let's do next. Shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. That's worrying. Signal smoke.
Can't you just explain?
I trained myself up here. It's the first time anything like this has occurred. You'll want to see it.
I forgot what a hike this could be, is all.
But the glow is still out there. See? I wonder who this is.
Where am I Oh!
A little south of... Yeah. A green-gray smudge disturbs the distance. What do you think, Nenmei? Is it something?
Well, Elsie, I'll tell you what.
Elsie? Isn't Elsie was the name of the kid. Elsie is the kid. Is Elsie gonna join us? And they're like part elf too.
I think it's him.
The old Mothman? Would he advertise his position like that? Plainly out in the day? It's not his style.
Sure, but why do people burn flag leaf? Everyone needs help sometimes.
Ugly way to treat a summer sky. Certainly looks similar to the signal he raised when we were looking for you. Even so, Elsie Arkwright's the one who called your attention to it, right? Remember who her sister is. You have any reason for believing it's our Mothman?
It's almost like I can read his signature. In the shade of that light, I can feel him calling out to me.
One day, I shall come and tell you everything.
Unfortunately, we're sort of forced to investigate, right? Or else we won't know anything.
Weirdly, I agree. Elsie enters quietly from outside.
Perhaps it's intrusive of me to try and say anything, but... This Mothman, his intervention is what led to my rescue, right? And the others you saved? Let me go! I've been training for this. I owe it to him.
Elsie's all grown up now, that's right.
Elsie? I'm leery of being lured around again. But you're right, Nenmei. Confusion kills, and it's all we'd be left with, sitting here on our hands.
Hey! Did you hear me? We did.
Yes. I'm ignoring it because it was a pointless suggestion. But Jevenor, she's ready! Elsie's experienced things that might have broken any of us. She survived, she's worked and made herself strong. We don't have to send her by herself, but maybe it's time to bring her along?
Do you not trust me? I really want Elsie to come along.
Well, I understand that you're fighting who used to be my sister, but I've grown up in a different world than you. You fought the battles, yeah, but us, we all suffered. It's not your fault, it's just, we didn't get a choice. I'll tell you, when we were down there, it all felt inevitable. One by one, our doom would devour us, turn us into monsters. But my memory of that time is blurred. I remember the hideous blue light, the hidden purple door, and the smell of rotten leaves. My sister's voice. I'm not afraid to invoke her name, Eluna. She promised I'd make it home again, and thanks to you, I'm here. Today I'm ready to choose my fate and face the things that forced us to suffer, forced my sister to change. So please. She deserves a chance. Come on, Elsie, let's find you a weapon. You can follow your own path. Doesn't make sense to take you down ours.
I feel like Nenmei would insist, maybe even get Garland involved if she needed to. Who's more of a leader in this? Would it be Nenmei or Jevenor? Who has more of a leader? I'm starting to rely on this a little bit more. So you're an aloof poet, romantic peacemaker. You have literally 0 for leader, so... And you have a bit more leader. I feel like Garland kind of rubbed off on you a little as well. So I feel like she's gonna insist. So, let's go. I guess that's that. Perform well and no one's doubts will matter.
You have my gratitude, truly, and I'm cognizant of the price I could pay.
Nenmei helps Elsie find a piece she's comfortable wielding. And soon, the company's assembled, pursuing the strange signal that glows, fades, and reappears beyond the hills.
Here we go again, Garland!
And again, we'll come home together. I can tell she's a warrior by the outfit she's wearing. I wonder if she might have been trained by Garland? Or something? Like after listening in on Garland and Nenmei's conversation, she probably wanted to insist on being trained and stuff. Besides which, Nenmei said she's ready now, meaning maybe she's aware of the fact that Elsie has been training. Now we have Elsie Arkwright, who's got a huge sword, and she's wearing armor. She's still pretty weak, along with Romren, so I think that those two will have to tag along with another group to figure out what they're doing. What's your personality? You're a snarky intellectual, bookish, snark, coward, loner, not so much of a hothead, greedy, goofball, romantic, leader, poet. Combat, you can sweep strike. It's a swift or double action. Spends both actions for a more accurate strike. Elsie swings from one side to another, her greatsword inflicting bleed on stunned. Ah, yes. Her hook is potential, but... Yeah, this is her history. When Elsie was 4, she and her elder sister were left in the care of Lythfern tradesfolk for a spring. Her parents never returned. I actually wonder if maybe Garland and Maid took her in. Eluna took it hard, but raised Elsie as well as she could. Still children. Yeah, oh man. Yeah. Customize. I'm kind of surprised she turned out, like, to be part elf. Her sister is not, but... Kind of, like, looking through, like, the different hairstyles, seeing what could fit for Elsie. Let's see, her sister's hair is something a little bit more... Let's see, she's got this hairstyle. Yeah. And her sister has this one. And Elsie's got... But yeah, her sister has this. It covers the ears. I feel like when she was a child, her hair was still covered too, right? So I feel like, yeah, we'll keep this hairstyle. It looks cool. I like it. What's this? Ancestry. Oh yeah. I think one of the mods that I use actually changed recently. It's been completely changed. So if I were to do this, and for ancestry, I would like, or for ears, yeah, it works like that. There's also different sort of animal ears. But that's a thing now. Let's see, colors. I feel like let's make this like more of a teal, perhaps. Kind of pick that secondary color. We'll go with that for now. It'll show up more if she gets like any like accessories and stuff. So, that's Elsie. And the aspects. She is nostalgic, potential. She's got those hooks going on, but the only hook here is potential. But yeah, that's Elsie then. I don't think we can recruit anyone else, no? Yeah, I don't see anybody else we can recruit. So we now have... We have 3 warriors, 3 hunters, and 3 mystics. So technically we could split into 3 teams, but that'll be a little too chaotic. So I'm gonna have to figure out... It'll be like 4 and 5, I think. I feel like Elsie and Romren will have to go with a sort of training team. Shion, I think, is gonna like have to be a little bit more careful. So she's gonna have to like work in like a larger, stronger group. She still only has 4 health. Jevamore has 6 health. Oh yeah, actually, I am very concerned about how little health everybody has. Oh, wait, hang on. There is a recruit opportunity over here. There is an opportunity to recruit over here, and I think we're going to take that first. Shion is definitely coming along. And I am bumping out Jevin War for Nenmei. I feel like this could be a team, actually. Yeah, let's make these guys a team. And in the meantime, the others will come out here and scout this place out. Yeah, let's go ahead and let this happen. Needed elsewhere. Nenmei. Distant clouds of dust or rain drift in the late sky. Wind drags on Nenmei's clothes and the windmill roars.
This is gonna be pretty rough on Garland, huh? Maybe I should send him home.
With a last look at the fading day, she goes in. An especially vicious gust fights her all the way to the entrance. The door, love! Nenmei pulls the door closed. The mill keeper is a woman named Neela. A stranger to them, she's provided shelter anyway, and now comes from her cellar with a jug of cool dandelion tea and cups. What a wind! And wouldn't you know it, no grain to grind. At least it's quieter. You should hear it when the big wheel's gnawing. No one's just as nice, are they? Is this really dandelion tea?
Thanks for everything, Neela.
I'm fine. I'm happy for the company. Stories Garland here has told are already worth whatever hospitality I've given. But are you two still set on just staying the night? Nenmei pulls out the poster she'd found pinned to a tavern door in Stormy Meadow. Think you're a hero, dreaming of glory? Dream no more. I'm Faith Dome and we need you. Come to the land heroes forgot. Bring a new age of hope to the needy. Faith Dome. I think Garland will remember that, actually. Because I think Garland was the one who got involved. That's where we met Maylene, right? That was the adventure when we first met Maylene. And, yeah, I think he'll remember, like, that's kind of a scam.
I think we're needed elsewhere.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Garland will remember this. I don't think that this is gonna go well, and I do want to recruit somebody new. So, I think Garland's gonna convince her, like, just like a feeling, like, even if it is an alternate universe, he doesn't remember it, but, like, he gets a feeling like this might not go the way that she intends for it to, like, maybe this is a scam, and kind of tells her to kind of hold off on this, just wait. Wait for better weather for now. And we'll continue. Nenmei still has that, like, above her, so we can check it out later. There we go. We can start recruiting. And do we pick somebody here, or do we pick from the legacy? Gonna roll my dice to decide. Somebody from here. So let's see. We could get Jagwen Lorswill. Let's see. A girl was born in Delvicorn, perhaps the most amazing, beautiful, ardently admired individual to ever draw breath. Jagwen was born the day after. For a few years, she worked as a bookbinder for a printer in the West. Her volumes are probably lining shelves in 100 homes or libraries. The land was beautiful to her and edifying. She hoped to convince others to love and protect it as she did. And what are your stats? Kind of about your snark, bookish, poetic, romantic, healer, etc. Am I feeling you? I don't know if I am. Let's see, aspects. I don't know if I'm really feeling Jagwen. I'm gonna go ahead and re-roll. Colin Gluster. Let's see, hot-headed leader. Let's see. History. Dauntless and thrill-seeking as a boy, Colin grew up with a stolid single mother who never let his whims carry him too far. He remained thankful for the rest of his days. Among the ruins of a raised homestead near Lieglusht, he discovered a young child's drawing of a smiling god. He saw the best minds of his generation go up in flames, burn high, burn out. What was left but to take up their work? Again, I'm really not feeling this guy, but I only get one more roll. And then whoever I roll, I have to stick with. Garth Crabwhale. Interesting name. Other children of Delvacorn sought baubles and play blades for their games. Garth... I got a little confused. I was like, don't we already have someone with this name? So Garth relished the challenges of marksmanship from an early age, handling a bow much too big for him by the time he was 11. Forced to sink dangerous work in order to survive, he grew comfortable among soldiers and skirmishes. Intent on tying together a crowded and confusing past, he chose an adventurer's life. So he's proud, gritty, and creative. I guess that we're gonna have to stick with that. I kind of want to change what he looks like, though. Again, he's a leader. He's the youngest, though, so... But I do want to change up what he looks like. So, hairstyle... Let's see, face. We're gonna keep the same face, I think. Let's just go with that, I think. Ancestry. We could, like, definitely get some unusual stuff if we wanted to. We got facial hair, slots for ears and eyes. We're just gonna stick with this for now. So we're sticking with Garth Crabwhale. So I guess we're recruiting this guy. The Wings of Starlight has reached Stormy Meadow. I've been waiting my whole life for this opportunity. Well, we haven't been around that long, but if you want, I could sign your, Huh? Listen, what if I told you that my father was a renowned cowherd? Not because he was any good with cattle, but because he beat up a bull god in combat and won him good fortune? And then Grandpa! Legend is, he threatened the flood so severely that it turned on its tail before it reached Stormy Meadow. Which is why the town continues to be known for its unmatched magical artifact museum. I think I've heard that story. The point is, my blood is the blood of exceptional people. It beats behind my eyes such that I can barely sleep these days. And so I've been searching for a chance, any chance, to prove I belong to this lineage. Let me join you. Of course, it would be an honor. I feel like Garth would probably fit best as a warrior, to be honest. I feel like it suits Garth best to be a warrior. Let's go with warrior. The whole, like, gritty and physical stuff, so... And I think it's about time I wrap up this anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here. But guys, thank you so much for watching. And, I will see you guys the next time I play Wildermyth, or stream again. So stay safe out there, everybody.